Ever wonder what shoes were like back then compared to now? Or the cost differences? I think that shoes today are way nicer, but jumping up in price. History of shoes. Shoes have a 40,000 year history. It's hard to imagine the time before we had shoes. When the shoe business first came to play, it was a very slow growing business. But after a couple of years, it started to bloom and it became the next biggest thing. Even though all the shoes have different characteristics such as material, color, fabric, and etc., they have grown dramatically in the world's history, making shoes so popular. However, it was until Upper Paleolithic period that footwear was constantly born to the world. The first shoes being made were made with wraparound leather and resembles as moccasins or sandals. The most expensive shoes today are number 5 is the Air Jordan 4 M&M X Carhartt. This shoe is sold for around $30,000 today. A little bit about this sneaker was this, actually released in 2015. They are constructed of black Carhartt, upper metallic silver hits, and sport M&M backwards logo, and Jason Voorhees mask on the heel tabs. Number 4 on the list is Air Jordan 2 OG. These sneakers are selling for around $31,000. A little about this shoe is the colorway on the shoe was white and red, and was out at 1986. This was a pretty hot shoe in 1986. Number 3 on the list was Air Jordan 4 M&Ms. These shoes sold for about $37,000. Some interesting facts about these. They were originally gifted to friends and family in 2005 by the owners of Jordan. Moving on to number 2 was the Air Jordan 12 Ovios Drake edition, selling at $100,000. This shoe came out September 22nd, 2016. These shoes are pretty popular because of the clean white material and gold outlining. And the first shoe on the list is Air Jordan 12 Flu Game. And these sell for about $104,000. This shoe came out June 11th, 1962. These all black and red colorway made these shoes the best sellers for a long time. Why are these shoes expensive? What makes these shoes expensive is the designs and how they were used, who wore them, and collabs with the rappers. What made Air Jordan 4 M&M X Carhartt so unique was the fact that Eminem, Detroit rapper, made a collab with Jordan to sign these shoes. And if you have a pair of these, you must be pretty lucky because there's only 10 made in the whole world. What made Air Jordan 2 OG so unique was that they were made with this great Italian leather, and that no other shoe was out of this material right here. It is also part of some of the oldest sneaker history that Michael Jordan made. The next shoe is the Air Jordan 4 M&Ms. This shoe is worth a lot because Eminem made another collab with Jordan because he loved his other ones so much that he had to do a new colorway. These blue, red, gray, and black shoes with some leather and cloth are really hot in the shoe section right now. Our next shoe is Air Jordan 12 Ovio Drake edition. Again, as you can tell in the name of Drake, the artist singing "In My Feelings." He has made a collab with Jordan before and decided to make his own. Of the 12s, these sneakers and the last shoe on our list is the most was Air Jordan 12 Flu Game. These shoes are so special because these specific ones were worn in the game by Michael Jordan, and when he played the game he had the flu and sold after that, and so then he named them Flu Game. Therefore, I believe that shoes today are way nicer than back in the day and starting to jump in price.